All right, we're going to get ready to do math today. For our the next few pages you should have in your math book look like this in your math part of stuff. I want you to go ahead and set that to the side for a minute, and I want you to pull out the paper that looks like this. So go ahead and find this paper, and what this paper wants you to do is it wants you to match the partners of 10. So if we had 10 fingers, think about when we would wake the little babies of the ladybug up. And if I have 4 up, how many fingers are down? There are 6. Now, they want you to connect from this side to this side. So you're not ever going to connect like up and down here like this. So remember, make your plan. So I know we need to do 4 and 6. So go ahead and find the 4 and the 6. I see the blue dots. We want to draw a line from one blue dot to the other. So on this page, go ahead and finish matching. I do see the same thing that I noticed on the other side. Notice that there is 2 and 8. Sorry, I can't get my fingers to work right for a second here. 2 and 8 on the finger wiggle. But again, I'm not going to draw a line to connect the 2 and the 8 on the same side. So I've got to find the 2 over here and the 8 over here. So I'm going to make my plan and connect the 2 blue dots the best that I can. And then this 2 is going to go with this 8. So when you flip it over and do the other side, they want you to also show the partners of 10. So you'll notice that there's 3s on both sides here and 7s on both sides. Remember, we're not going to draw a line going from one to the other. We're going to connect from one side to the other. So go ahead and connect the lines showing me the partner numbers of 10, and then you can send me a picture of those. Okay, so on this part now, if you'll go back to these pages, we'll do them together. But it says to make, so this is a teen number book, and it says to make like 10 circles in this one, 11 circles in this one, and it says you can either do them in nice 10 frames or you can do them however you want. But let me just show you. If we do them however we want, is that easy to count or to see? It's really not. So I think it is always smarter if you do it in 10 frames. So let's go ahead on this first page. Right now, all I want you to do is draw the circles. Now, I don't want the circles to be too big because I know I need to fit 5 in that little square, this little square area, but I don't want them so small that it's hard to see. So I'm going to go about this size. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it wants you to make a group. So I'm going to do a rectangle over that group. Okay, now we have to do 11. So I'm going to do my 10 frame. 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to put my rectangle, and then I'm going to do one more down below because 11 equals 10 plus 1. Okay, you're done with this side for just this page for just a minute. Now you're going to go on to your next page that has 12 through 15. So all of them, we have to draw our 10s. I'm going to draw my rectangle. Kind of went up in my number. Try to not go up in the number if you can. And then the 2 down below. And notice I'm even trying to keep the 2 down below about the same size. Okay, I'm going to go a little lower on 13 so I don't go and make my rectangle. So there's my 10. And then I need to do 3 more. Okay, 14. Do your 10 frame. do your rectangle, and 4 more. If I'm going too fast, you can pause the video at any time. Okay, let's do 15. I like 15 because it's going to make one more row of 5, because 10 plus 5 equals 15. All right, we have one more page to do. So again, we're going to make our groups of 5. And when we have 2 groups of 5, we've made 10. And then we know that I do one more set of 5 and one down below it to make 6. So there's my 16. And then we're going to do our 10. And then do our rectangle. And now we have to do 7 more, because 10 plus 7 equals 17. All right, we've got 2 left. So we're going to do our 18. Do my 10. I have to do 5 more, and then 3 on the bottom. Okay, last one. We're going to do our 5 circles, 10 circles, put our rectangle. I went too high again and went through my 19. Try to not do that. And then we have to do 4 on the bottom, because that equals 19. 10 plus 9 equals 19. Now, if you want, you can be done there and not do anything else. But I'm going to show you how to make your book if you would like to. So it's totally your choice. And actually, will you send me pictures before you make the book? Just because it'll be a little easier to send me pictures of the whole pages. So now I am going to cut my pages. And the thing you want to be careful about is we are cutting the dotted lines, but not the straight lines. So let me show you. So see right here, this is not a dotted line. So I'm not cutting right here. I'm just cutting on the dotted lines. So these are all dotted lines, and coming across right here is dotted lines. So, oh, and I forgot. Go ahead and write your first name where it says by, so we know it's your teen book. So I'm going to go ahead and cut on the dotted lines. And I'm going to cut the whole piece out. I always like to do the big rectangle first. So there's my big rectangle I cut out. Now I'm going to cut here. So then I have 2 pieces that look like this, and that's as far as you're supposed to cut them. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the next page. So we're going to cut along the dotted lines. Okay. So there's my next 2 pages. So I'm just going to set them here. And then I'm cutting the last page. Okay, so now I haven't cut anywhere but on the dotted lines. So then you're going to want to put 18 and 19 back, put 16 and 17 in front of it. Then you're going to do the 15 and 14, 12, 13, 10, and 11. So if you're looking at it this way, you see 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I am then going to fold. So we want, trying to figure out how we want this. Nope, that's not the right way. Let's look. I don't like how this turns out. So you know what? I am actually going to take this and I am going to cut on that bold line right there. I did not cut the cover. So my cover is still big. Now I'm going to go through here and go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I've put them all in order of teen numbers. And now I'm just going to set them in my book right there. Get it so it's nice and flat. And then I am just going to take one staple, and I'm not going to go very far in because I don't want to missing my pictures. So I just did a little staple right there. So now we have my teen number book, and you can open it and see 10, 11, 12, all the way to 19. So there's your little teen number book.